We are delighted to have with us today Susannah Lepley, who is the Virginia Director of Church World Service. And she's here to give us an update on what's happening with CWS. So, Susannah, I know there's been a lot changing from day to day and week to week, but what's going on this week?
This week. Well, I want to say I'm delighted to be here. Muhlenberg has been an essential part of the services that we've provided in the last several months, and y'all have been fantastic. From leadership to Karen Thompson to all of the volunteers who have helped the family that you folks have walked with. We could not have done it without you, and could not have done it without the other 11 groups in the community who helped us in a very essential way, helped us welcome our newest neighbors. So thank you, and thank you all. So what's happening at Church World Service right now? You may know that we had to furlough 2/3 of our staff. We have been able to bring them back in the last month, and we're at bring some of them back, and we're at about 50% of what we were before January 20th. One of the programs, the way we bring people into the community, or our reception and placement program, as known as a refugee resettlement, has been indefinitely paused. That still continues, and we don't know if that will ever start again. But we do have other programs, other grants that are supporting us and clients to begin integrating into the community. Folks are eligible for services for up to 5 years, and those grants are still ongoing. We have heard that the budget that the president has suggested to Congress includes no funding for those programs. So those would potentially end after September 30th. So that's the big news for today.
And how many people are in the Harrisonburg area who have arrived within the past 5 years? Like, how many people will this impact if it ends?
About 1,000. Okay. We just counted this week as well over the last 5 years, especially in the last 2 years. So this year we resettled over 100 folks from October 1st to January 20th. We also have people moving into the community. That 1,000 does not count those people who are moving into the community.
So if people started out in a different area and then came here to be near family, or
because Harrisonburg is awesome,
right? Just because, Harrisonburg's awesome. Okay, so that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people
potentially being impacted. And so if that federal funding goes away completely, what's next? Yeah.
We would rely a lot on the generosity of our community. We are in a fundraising campaign right now. So we're trying to raise $150,000 before the end of September, to help support the programs that we provide, from helping people get green cards to helping unaccompanied minors get legal documentation, to helping people learn about their rights, to helping people find a new job, helping people get a better job, learn how to drive. Those are all the things that we do currently and that we're fundraising for. So we're 40,000 short of that goal. So the generosity of the community has been unbelievable, and we look forward to partnering with folks in the community. We're looking at some other avenues that I can't really discuss right now, and as a way to bring in money, we do provide immigration services that are paid for partially by grants right now, but also we charge fee for service. We have a fee for service program, so that would continue. That's increasingly important in this world. So in the situation we find ourselves in. And we would continue to work with the community as much as we can we have some state programs as well, some state funding that isn't tied to the federal government, Most of it is pass-through money from Health and Human Services that would possibly be in danger in the new administration or the new budget. But we do have some very small grants from the state that would continue. So we don't expect CWS to close doors, but it would look very different because we don't expect the community to be able to fully replace federal funding.
Yeah. So again, I know it's a constantly changing and shifting landscape, but this week, what can the average person do to support Church World Service? What would be most helpful? Advocacy, donations, relational things, what's the most helpful?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think advocacy, we have a State of Play email that goes out every day. Look at that every day. It shows very, very concrete ways things that you can do to try and affect change in our nation. You can also reach out to a neighbor that is a refugee, and you folks are already doing that, but that refugees are all over our community. Folks from different countries, whether they're immigrants or refugees, reach out to somebody that you may not know, make a new friend. And then I think the third thing, in addition to donations, financial support to our office, that would be fantastic.
Anything else that you would want the Muhlenberg congregation to know?
Other than thank you for everything that you've done, and continue to keep doing what you're doing. We've appreciated the Easter donations that you folks gathered. We appreciate the financial support. We appreciate, words cannot express how grateful we are for you folks stepping up and welcoming the family that you've been supporting. So
it's been a blessing all around. For us
wonderful.
too. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All
right.
That is not surprising.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you
for being here today and giving us an update. I know lots of folks have been wondering, and it's good to get the information from the source here. So thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah. And y'all are lucky that you have Pastor Lauren, because she's awesome.
No.
Don't edit that part out.